Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to explore one of the most visited islands in the world, Mallorca. Mallorca is all about beautiful beaches, crystal clear water, historic villages, and stunning mountain landscapes. We were searching for some of the best cliff jumping locations while keeping an eye out for any hidden gems. It's a great destination that has something for everyone. We want to show you all the biggest tourist attractions that are recommended by many people online and anything else we find along the way to show you if they are all really worth the hype. Our trip began in Barcelona, and since we arrived at 10:30 a.m. local time, we had plenty of time to explore some of the most famous parts of the city, as well as historic buildings located in Barcelona's Gothic quarter.
Welcome to Barcelona, everyone.
Which is in Spain, and we are here at 10 in the morning on Sunday. We got on a flight Saturday from Chicago at around 6 o'clock, 9-hour flight. We made it here. We dropped off our bags using this one app called Bounce, and now we are just gonna explore Barcelona until our ferry that takes us to Mallorca later today.
Yep.
Barcelona, the cosmopolitan capital of Spain's Catalonia region, is known for its art and architecture. The Sagrada Familia Church and other modernist landmarks were designed by Antoni Gaudí, and it was one of our favorite things to see when we were here in Barcelona. Since we landed in Barcelona, we still had to get to Mallorca, which means we were about to board an overnight ferry where we would sleep and then arrive in Mallorca the next morning.
Time to get on the ferry. Finally going to Mallorca. Welcome everyone to our 5-star hotel room. As you guys can see, we have a beautiful ocean view through this 2x2 foot window. Very nice and spacious. And if you open this up right here, it's another bed without a pillow. Fantastic. So we actually have 4 beds to accommodate everyone, so that's great. So everyone can have a great night rest while we're going to be going overnight to Mallorca. We'll see you guys when we get there.
The day we arrived was actually the San Juan Festival, where many crowds of people gathered at the beaches to shoot fireworks to celebrate the birth of St. John Baptist, which is also on the summer solstice.
We're now on our way to Mallorca. Good morning, everyone. We're awake bright and early today. We woke up at 4:30 a.m. to get off the ferry, and we've now landed in Mallorca. And we are so early that our car rental place does not open until 9 apparently, and it is 5 a.m. So that's fantastic. But we did contact somebody from here, and they said that they do open at 6 for us only, I guess. So that's nice. But yeah, so we're getting our car from Top Gear Rentals. We'll see how that's gonna be. But yeah, our taxi driver just dropped us off, and it's kind of like the middle of nowhere, but not really. We're 5 minutes away from the airport. You can hear the roosters. Is it crowing? What do roosters do in the morning? Yeah, like what's it called? Like, yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes from here. So they actually came early, let us in at 6 o'clock, like they promised, even though they had their big festival last night and their hours changed and they opened at 9. Someone still came here and helped us out, and now we have our car, so we're ready for the day.
We started our morning by picking up our rental car from Top Gear Mobility, which we found using discovercars.com. The process was very easy and smooth, and Top Gear even came early to get us our car. If you want to use Discover Cars to find a rental car for your next trip, you can use our link in the description below. Valdemossa is a captivating historic hilltop village which lies in a valley in the midst of the Tramontana Mountains, and it's located in West Mallorca. It's a must-see on any trip to Mallorca since it's a very attractive tourist destination which shows early Spanish culture. Valdemossa is about a 30-minute drive from the capital city of Palma, which is where the airport and docks are located, and most likely where you will be arriving to Mallorca at. The next stop on our trip is Deia, which is located just 10 kilometers or 6 miles north of Valdemossa, which is about 45 minutes to an hour north of the capital city of Palma. Nestled in the Tramontana Mountains near the coast and lined with olive trees, it feels a world away from the rest of the island, since it was so different. Since we were here so early, most of the town was asleep when we drove through. However, it was even more beautiful because there were no extra cars on the road and we were able to capture the entire village perfectly. After visiting two of the most popular villages in Mallorca, we are heading to another popular destination on this island, Port de Sóller. It's usually a very busy destination, so we took advantage of our early start to avoid traffic on the narrow mountainside roads.
We even got to meet some of the locals. This is Port de Sóller here in Mallorca, and this is one of the best places if you want to do a boat charter, spend a day on a boat, or even maybe you can even get a yacht rental over here. But this is originated as a small fishing town, but it has now grown to become one of Mallorca's nicest ports. So we got here extremely early and we wanted to get some breakfast over here, but the big fiesta was yesterday, so a lot of the places are closed or we're here too early pretty much. We beat the big crowds, but at what cost? Because now we're hungry. So we're gonna keep driving along and see if we can find something to eat.
Port de Sóller is located in the northwest part of the island and is a beautiful, small coastal village. It has become well known due to its historic tram, large bay with a protected harbor, and scenic surroundings. As an old fishing harbor, it has a lot of great restaurants with great places to eat fish and seafood. Alfabia is a complex consisting of a house, garden, and an orchard located in Bunyola, right in the heart of the Tramuntana mountain range. It is a nice area to take a break during your drive to enjoy a cup of coffee and explore the historic scenes documented inside many of the buildings.
Right now, we're walking amidst Jardins de Alfabia. We're just having a nice peaceful walk here early in the morning. We've been up since, wow, it doesn't even feel like the same day, but we've been up since 4 in the morning. We just got to Mallorca today, and after having a little bit of, what did we had? We had some croissants, some baguettes, and after
doing my makeup, you know, right after Queen Elizabeth II. Oh, you do a little shade.
So this room right behind me was renovated for the one and only Queen Elizabeth II, and she visited here, and they personalized the room completely to her. So, you know, me and Queen Elizabeth, we did our makeup over here, you know, on the mirror and stuff, but the ceilings are incredibly high, and the voice echo is crazy, as you guys can hear. But yeah, it's quite a snazzy room. So we just finished our walk here at Jardins de Alfabia, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't like coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but I drink a coffee here, if you know what I mean. It's nice, relaxing, and peaceful. Guys, if you are gonna come here, I'd spend like a whole day kind of just relaxing if you have the time, because we kind of were just rushing through it, and we spent 36 euros between the 4 of us. So
I can't see you spending like the whole day here.
Relaxing, I'd have some coffee, I'd read a book or something, I don't know. You got the beautiful music in the background, all right, just some place to relax. So, I mean, I personally would have to spend a whole day here for it to be worth the money, but
I cannot do that. I'm struggling to be here for even half an hour, and spending 36 euros for 4 people, $9 per person entry. It's just when you look at other things and like what you can do with that money, and I don't think this is that worth it. But
the scenery is beautiful. There's a lot of flowers and there's a lot of features, but we kind of walked through it all in 10 minutes, so
there's not very that much here.
So depending on what you like, that will determine if it's worth it or not. So.
After visiting a couple of the famous and historic towns and enjoying a morning walk at Alfabia, we were now driving back to Palma and then to Camp de Mar, which is in the Andratx area where we stayed for 2 nights at our hotel.
After a long 2 days, we have finally made it to our first real hotel. Not like the one that was on the ship, and there's a ghost closing the bathroom door right now. That's crazy. But we are staying in a group hotel in Playa Camp de Mar. Very beautiful place, guys. And we're gonna check out the bathroom first. There's some beautiful amenities in here. You know, we have the classic bathroom, sink, shower action. Follow me over here. Beautiful, huge mirror. This thing is like, it's gotta be at least 10 feet. That's crazy. And you know, the double twin, how it is. And we are actually on the 7th floor of this place. And there's only 4 rooms up here, so we're pretty much all the way at the top. And if you follow me out to the balcony, you'll see why it's so awesome. This is our beautiful view that we get to see the bay. The water is crystal clear. You can see a bunch of the coral, a bunch of everything. It's so blue. Our pool's right down there. And yeah, it's a pretty solid view, I'm not gonna lie.
Playa. It's a beautiful island restaurant right here on this little peninsula, and we're gonna see if we can get a reservation for today or tonight. We're gonna have to see, but right now me and Dylan are gonna go explore those rocks over there, see if there's a cool place where we can jump or do something stupid. But I brought my goggles this trip, thankfully, because the waters are so clear. I gotta get those now. Yeah, let me get those real quick.
Call it a day. 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 Call it a day.
Coca-Cola. Muy bueno. So we started off with our bread and olives, and now we have our calamari. My dad said to ask you guys how you're doing. Are you guys doing good? Because I'm doing fantastic. Can't you tell? I'm in Spain.
There goes the life of the party.
You got it. Oh, he wasn't kidding. Oh, do not touch that plate. Oh my god, that is so. Me and my mom got the sea bass, and Dylan and my dad got the salmon. And he's complaining because he touched the plate. Who touched it? Allegedly, they're very hot. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, we've been waiting for quite a bit, so let's eat. See if it gets a Brian oh yeah score. We finished our dinner, and now it's time. We're gonna head over to the supermarket, see if we can get a little snack, maybe some ice cream, and then we're just gonna relax the rest of the day on the beach and see where it goes from there. Me and Dylan will not be doing any clubbing tonight.
because we're both tired. The food was awesome. Everything was fresh. Like I said again, I had the sea bass. Dylan had the salmon. Mine was very, very good. I don't know about Dylan's. Dylan was
It was
good.
pretty good. It was good salmon.
Good salmon. But yeah, it was a fantastic evening.
The hotel reception told us that sometimes you might have to wait 2 weeks in advance to get a reservation here. So if you do want to come here for your trip, plan in advance.
Alright guys, after chilling and tanning for a little bit at our resort, we decided to take a walk along the shore. And over here there's a lot more rocks, but I'm telling you the snorkeling here is going to be great. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff. But we just stopped at one of the local stores. I got myself a Snickers ice cream bar. The water is incredibly blue. A little bit more seaweed, but nice. I might be able to find a little rock to jump off of or something. We'll see. We're on this little, it almost looks like kind of like a dock bay thingy. I don't know, it's pretty much just a long walkway that leads straight into the sea. So we were swimming around with me, my dad, and Dylan, and we were just looking at the reef because I don't know, there's so much stuff over here. It's like a mix of really clear water, white sands, a nice beach, and then you've got like some reef, some rocks and stuff like that. But this rock I'm walking on right now is extremely slippery, so you know, always got to be careful because it's half underwater, half out of the water. And Dylan is Titanic over there. All right, but yeah, we're gonna do some classic good old, what is it, what was it, 2018 Dylan and Brian vlogs, just doing flips and stuff. I don't remember what year it was, but that was when the flipping era was in. Sucks it kind of went out of fashion, but let's see if we still got it. And hopefully we can do some cliff jumping here in Mallorca. That is something I've been really wanting to do for a really long time. Either way, I'm gonna stop yapping and I'm gonna show you guys under the water, and I'm gonna show you some of our flips. Catch you in the water. Shoo. The water is so nice. The water is absolutely amazing. We're gonna do some diving. And I want to take an underwater picture. I've always wanted to do this, and I think I found a great spot for it to look cool, and I think it might be possible. So we're gonna give it a shot. Holy, he's rusty. Good morning guys, we're just eating some of our breakfast and we're ready to start today. We're gonna maybe go back to Palma, get some drone footage for you guys, but you probably can't hear me right now because it is really loud. After eating breakfast this morning, we checked out of our hotel and we decided to go back to Palma. We were here yesterday, but we ended up driving around for 30 minutes, getting lost, going up and down the city, because I'm not gonna lie,
these roads, like you can't find anywhere to park, and they just keep going on and on and on, and you just keep going in circles. We were going crazy yesterday, but we managed to find a nice marina parking lot that we could park at, and so we stopped by over here for a little bit. I did some drone footage of Palma so you guys can kind of see the area and how it is. There are so many boats here, guys. This is Mallorca's biggest port. This is where we came in yesterday. We came into Palma, and there's so many yachts, so many cruise ships, and they even have a bunch of freight and shipping ships as well, because like I said, this is also Palma's biggest port. But Palma's also a very beautiful city. If you get a chance to walk around, I highly recommend you do so. We're about to go check out the cathedral down over there. We're gonna try and get some footage for you guys. I was able to fly the drone because of the Palma airport. But as you guys can tell, even for like marina water, it's pretty nice. Normally marina water is always dirty, but over here it's actually really nice. I just like looking at the yachts, you know, looking at the boats I'm gonna be on one day. So that's sweet.
The Cathedral of Santa Maria of Palma, or simply known as the Palma Cathedral, had its construction started in 1229 and it finished in 1601, meaning it took 372 years for it to be finished. The cathedral was built on the foundations of an ancient mosque and Roman walls which protected the city. It is a classic Gothic Roman Catholic cathedral, which is extremely tall at 44 meters. It is the largest and most stunning and historic church we have ever seen. There is an entry fee to get in, however, we do highly recommend going inside to take a look, as I don't think you'll get to experience many other churches like this.
As we just finished up here, we're ready to head to our next hotel. I completely forgot the name, so I will update you guys on that. But I think we're gonna check out another little town before that. I thought I was about to fall through that and die. Fantastic. But yeah, like I said earlier, if you are here, be wary of birds, because I literally got pooped on just sitting down. So yeah, I don't want to do, no.
I didn't even know that happened to you.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was on my head, it was on my hand, and it was
it
right in front
actually?
of me. Yes, dude. A bird dead ass drive by. I got drive-by by a bird.
I don't even know when this happened. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna go to the hotel, and then we're gonna see how it is, and we'll let you guys know. You know, 5-star review type stuff.
Port d'Andratx is an old fishing village that has gained popularity amongst the rich and famous people in the world due to its gorgeous landscapes. The area now has a unique mixture of authenticity and flashy designer villas located directly on the cliffs above the harbor. Welcome, we are here in Port d'Andratx, which is the southwest tip of Mallorca, and it's actually only a couple miles south of the actual city of Andratx. And yeah, basically the port town here, you have all the ships, some gourmet restaurants, some designer shopping. It's a more exclusive and kind of like richer, more wealthy area. And yeah, Brad Pitt has a house here actually for 3.5 million euros. That's just some other fun facts. But we're gonna be here for a couple hours, explore, get some drone shots. It's a very nice city with the buildings off and the houses into the landscape in the background in the mountains. And yeah, we're gonna fly the drone and then maybe get something to eat and then head off to our next hotel.
Yeah, and we're actually gonna go for a swim. Well, actually, only Dylan.
I really wanted to get it right. Trying to find
finally, we are on the way to our next destination, St. Elm, where we will spend the next 2 days before heading to the northern part of the island.
And now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the ride.
This was our favorite hotel that we stayed at during our entire trip in Mallorca. From the spacious rooms and sizable balconies overlooking the Mediterranean Sea, the hotel is very modern and has close access to the beach and many restaurants at night.
Welcome to Universal Hotel Aquamarin, overlooking St. Elm Beach. This is one of the ocean view rooms that we have over here, and it's really nice. I really like the flooring, how everything's done. There's a lot of wood features in this hotel, which makes it look very nice and modern. And our room, the bathroom's a little bit bigger, but the room doesn't have this kind of a view. So this is overlooking the St. Elm Bay, and the water is blue, turquoise, deep blue. You've got the whole shade of blue over here, and it's crystal clear. You can see straight through to the coral, and the view here for sunsets can also be amazing because we are facing west, and that's where the sunset's going to be setting today. So hopefully we get a beautiful sunset as well.
Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol.
We enjoyed the beach for a few hours, and after spending our energy, we went looking for a restaurant to eat at and catch a glimpse of the setting sun.
So we're getting the Salvation olive, Alberlin. Salvian olive.
French fries for $13.
After swimming for a while, we finally decided to go get some food. Finally, I've been waiting all day for this. A beautiful dinner by the ocean. I got myself a caprese pizza with some olives on the side, and of course, can't forget the Coke.
I just need one night where it just feels right.
After enjoying our beautiful Italian style dinner, because all of us had pizza.
Yeah,
Right, Dylan?
yeah, I guess you could call it Italian.
So after a beautiful Italian style dinner, we decided to take a little walk into town and go see the sunset, and we saw this little viewpoint over here, and we're gonna check it out. There's some little stairs that can get you down to the shore. We're gonna see what it's all about.
Unfortunately, it's a little cloudy today, so there's not like the full beautiful sun, but tomorrow we're hoping to catch the entire sunset with our drone as well.
Sant Elm is one of the more popular spots to enjoy the sunset in Mallorca, since it is located on the west part of the island. The mountain that the sun is setting behind is called Dragonera, which gets its name from its shape as it is said to resemble a dragon. Dragonera is also a protected nature reserve with many marked walking routes. Not only did this hotel have amazing views, but it also had an amazing breakfast. The food was absolutely amazing and it had a bunch of variety in terms of what you can eat.
So, welcome to our second day here at the Aqua Beach Club, and basically today it's just been a nice relaxing day. We had breakfast, which was very nice. Now we're going to enjoy some of the ocean. Me and Brian checked out the spa, and yeah, we're just going to take it easy, wait for sunset, maybe go back to Andratx for some food, and we'll see how the day goes.
Salt water in my nose. I feel great. Holy crap. All right, let me get on this. Waves are starting to kick up a little bit. A lot. So yeah, that was my little climbing and cliff jumping adventure here. And a lot more to come here in Mallorca. So I'm just kind of warming up. And here's Dylan, the seaman, swimming away.
This was one of our more relaxed days in Mallorca since we had a hectic driving schedule ahead of us, but stay tuned as in the next video we're going to have a lot of cliff jumping content and exploring a lot of calas.
Me and Dylan stopping by. I wanted to get some water shoes so I can you know, do a little bit more climbing, and Dylan has goggles so he can stop complaining.
I was never complaining. I'm just saying it's hard for me to take your 20 Instagram photos when I can't see underwater.
Problem solved. And we're ready for tomorrow cliff jumping. You know, I had to test out some of our gear that we're gonna use for tomorrow. Pretty solid.
Hello everyone. On this beautiful evening, we went out to eat at an Italian restaurant here on the street we showed you beforehand, and we stopped by to get some gear for tomorrow for our cliff jumping expedition. I got some shoes and Dylan got these goggles, and I'm testing them out right now to see if they're working properly, and they're working pretty well. I think I might just wear these for the rest of the evening, just so I can get used to them.
Brian, what'd you order?
I ordered a spaghetti carbonara, and he ordered...
I committed the crime of getting a Hawaiian pizza. It's just too good though. I don't know.
So he got a Hawaiian pizza with the Caesar salad on the side, and I have been waiting for some good pasta this whole trip. It's time to indulge. St. Elm is one of my favorite places on our list because even though it's such a beautiful town, it's not as touristy as the other locations. As you guys can see, this is the alleyway at, well, it is 9:18 at night, but it's still not completely crowded with tourists. And if you do want to have a beautiful night out or a beautiful dinner here on the street, you can perfectly do it without any reservation or anything and just walk up and have a nice dinner at a local restaurant. Second time this trip, I've already gotten pooped on by a bird.
Maybe you're gonna be lucky.
I feel very unlucky right now. After dinner, this concludes our final night here in St. Elm. I had an awesome time. We had 2 nights over here. The water was crystal clear. I loved it. And the dinner that we just had was probably the best we've had on the trip. Like, the carbonara was one of the best I've ever had, and Dylan was devouring that Caesar salad. He couldn't even get a breath in.
Highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it. We'll give you the name of the place in a bit. But our next stop is Sa Calabra, and I'm ready to do some cliff jumping and explore some beautiful beaches. Aren't you guys? Aren't you guys excited for the journey? Because I know I am. We bought some new gear. I know we were lacking, but then again, our suitcases were completely packed, so we have to buy some extra gear here to make sure the trip is going to be successful. But yeah, stay tuned. Tomorrow's going to be a hectic day. We got a lot of driving, and we're just going to be driving along the west coast of Mallorca tomorrow until we get to Sa Calabra. We're finally back at our hotel. We're gonna enjoy some live music. After that, we're going to bed, waking up early for tomorrow.
Gotta get our hotel breakfast and then moving on for a 4-hour car ride.
Music's pretty good. That is a lot higher than I thought. Oh my god.
got our police report filed in, and now we're ready to spend the rest of the day on the beach, I guess.